Alright guys, wide open throttle garage, in my garage, working on stuff. It's awesome. Thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe. Smash all the fun stuff. Whatever else everyone else says, just do it. Enjoy this episode. Got this crazy car. Already broke it. Doing burnouts, because I guess that's what you do when you're in this car. It turns you into a monster. Alright guys, got the new car behind me. Okay, so this isn't taking place of like the Volkswagen S2000. It's just the only one I had here in the garage before it rained crazy today and it's muddy. Now I can't get those two vehicles over here. So let me just reveal to you what I have. So a little background. I had a friend who had one of these in high school and it was actually pretty sick. And his body style is about the only one I had. I had a couple of friends that had a little bit, some different variations of this vehicle. Some of them were crazy fast, some of them were garbage, some of them were V6 convertibles and driven by girls. But besides the point, I'm not a huge fan of this car. A couple people in the community have these vehicles, drive them around, and they said quit knocking it until you try it. So this is the first time owning, but I'm not going to be really owning it. My mother-in-law's going to drive it around when she wants to around town to save mileage on her van, but at the same time I'm going to work on this car and do some DIY stuff, because there's not a lot of videos that I found on YouTube. So I'm going to do some DIY series with this. I'm hoping to get a schedule soon. So every week I have Volkswagen S2000 this. Maybe some more extra S2000 one week, or extra Volkswagen, or this car. But I want to try to get into a schedule. Now I have a space to work inside around me working on the house itself, because I cannot neglect that. I have to be done via the bank in a certain timeline. There's a lot of people and money riding on that, so I cannot neglect that, but I still want to be able to provide some fun DIY videos of these things. So let's show you the car. You tell me what you think and your opinion, and if this really is the most controversial car to own. Like I said, not a huge fan. I do like this body style out of almost all of them. Some people really hate them, but this is one I like more than most. But it is a convertible, which I'm not a huge convertible fan, but now I own like 4 convertibles, which is weird because I don't really like them, but I do. So I don't know. We'll show you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, there it is. It is a Fox body convertible V8 5.0. This is an LX car with the red and black split interior. As you can tell, custom soft top there. Yeah, that's one to be changed. I have the seats for it, parts, the back cover. The guy who had it before me had put panels in there. Didn't need the seats, but we have kids. We want to ride with kids. So this guy like hooked me up. I got a red cover, multiple interior pieces, original radios, a parts car full of nuts and bolts, a parts car, more interior pieces, nuts and bolts, more interior pieces, more seals, gaskets, belts, a full gasket kit, oil pans, manuals, lights, the back seats, the whole engine. I have a whole nother engine and 2 sets of heads. I have a set of trick flow heads, part of the deal. I got a whole nother rolling assembly 302 from a 92 at his house on an engine standstill. I have the full gasket kit. One crazy thing is they did convert this car to carbureted. They took out all the electronic fuel injection stuff and disconnected all the AC. But I have all the components to put AC back in, and I have 95% of the stuff to put fuel injection back in. I'll just need to find a computer and like the harness so I can rewire and plug back in the wiring harness if I want to go that route. I think what I'm doing, I'll build the other engine, put it all back together, a new assembly. I'll probably just go and get one of the Sniper EFI kind of fuel injection standalones. And since I already have it all here, it's already converted to the gas tank's converted, all that stuff. We'll just put a fuel injection setup in it so it has the reliability. But this carburetor, you don't even have to prime it. It actually runs really good. It's a new Edelbrock under there. It's like brand spanking new. The dude put it on there. There's some cool stuff here. So this is an LX. But the cool part about this one, underneath, everything is GT. Front, suspension, brakes, steering, all kinds of different stuff. GT up front. Back, it has the GT rear end. Has the GT anti-bounce sway bar kind of things back here, right there. They have an extra shock that goes on top for traction control. Has the GT setup. Has GT red seats in it right now. The GT transmission. Has the old GT 302. But I think I broke it more. But this is it, guys. Like I said, I'm not going to do a ton of this. I want to put the engine together, put those trick full heads on it, get a header set up for it. Just get some shorty headers to go to it. It has a full H-pipe, true dual exhaust setup on it kind of thing, which this guy I got it from has. Like, I have just so much stuff for this car. And it was kind of crazy. My mother-in-law loves the old Mustang Convertible kind of setup. So, and a manual, she likes that. So I figure, why not? I dig the white. I hate the top white, so I'm going to make it black. Seats need to go back in. The guy before me, he's restored a lot of the interior stuff, but the ram was bust. So I have actually a new ram for the hydraulic lift system. I'm going to get a new top and all that fun trim stuff. Like I said, I have so many parts for this vehicle. There's a little whoopsie right there where he slid up against it and popped the trim off there. So I have the trim. I have all that fun stuff. I think my lights are on. Let's turn those off before my car dies. There we go. But yeah, there it is. Let me start it up and see if you can hear what I broke already. Like I said, the interior is actually pretty good. The dash is pretty good. I have the symbol there for that. I have all these plastic pieces that actually like redone and painted. The handle parts coming out. And some little trim pieces and screws. I'm missing the button thing here for the horn. But overall, it's pretty good. When they put it in, they put in their own gauges because they didn't get it all hooked up to here. The battery voltage is down there, the oil pressure is down there, and the water temp. The fuel gauge here still works, and The speedometer all still works. So yeah, let me start it up. It is a push button start car after they did that conversion. So you have the good old high-tech push button. Oh, that's weird. I must have killed the battery. Maybe it's a Ford thing. I doubt it, but can you hear it? So it's been sitting for a few years. I think it broke something. Okay, I lied, it's a Holly. But listen to this. Okay, sounds definitely worse inside. When I give it RPM, it goes away. Definitely can't hear it right now. Probably 1500 RPM. The oil pressure is good, but after a while of driving, it starts to lose oil pressure. So, I'm not sure on that one. Let me know what you think. Well, there it is. It's funny that this is the first car in my garage. This is literally the first Ford I've ever owned in my life. And it's a Mustang, and it's a convertible. So, it sounds pretty good. I don't know what the heck I did wrong. It has been sitting for like 5 or 6 years in this guy's garage. He was working on restoring and swapping parts and doing suspension and all kinds of stuff from the Mustang. Installed the boxes and the extra motor and all the stuff he's been working on. Alright guys, got her back inside, got the box of parts on it. Until next time guys, there's definitely more to come. I need the Volkswagen and the S2000 over here. I have space for it. I can do stuff here. I have a place to park it. I have a pad now up here, and I got a garage in there, and I don't have a lift yet. We're working on that. I need them over here. Freaking rain. Dark, crazy rain clouds. And it rained today. It wasn't supposed to rain. Now it's a mud hole. And I barely got up here in the van. So hopefully we get back out. You guys don't want to miss it. There's so much stuff going to go on. I'm finally getting back to where we were a year ago with shops and space to work and stuff to work on. I'm ready to get back at it. I'm ready to work on that stuff. It's been way too long. And every once in a while, I just need a break from working on the house. Till next time, guys. This is what I'm talking about. It's not supposed to be doing this. What's all the wet stuff?